Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Big Bang Chemistry, a complete solution of the chemistry. Today I'm going to start a new series of the video lecture only for the NEET 2021 revision purpose. In this video lecture, we are going to start the discussion of some important topic in very concise form so that before your NEET exam, you can easily revise the important topic and you can score a very good marks in your exam. So today's topic is hybridization, VBT and valence shell electrode pair repulsion theory, Westbird theory. But in this lecture, I'm not going to discuss the each and every topic in detail, but I will discuss these three topics as in a combined form in such a way that once you will revise the any one of the topic, then indirectly you are going to revise all three topics together. Start from the hybridization. So we know that what is hybridization? From the basic definition of hybridization, what we know that atomic orbitals of the similar or equivalent energy mix with each other and they will redistribute themselves in an equivalent number of new orbitals, right? And this new orbitals will have the equivalent shape and energy, right? So the new orbital form after the mixing of atomic orbitals is known as hybrid orbitals, and this full process is known as hybridization. So now if you want to calculate the hybridization of any molecule, so hybridization will give you some information about the molecule. First thing is that geometry of the molecule. Geometry means structure and shape of the molecule. Then it will give you idea about the arrangement of lone pair and bond pair of electron. So once if you are able to get the idea about the hybrid orbital, so indirectly you are getting the idea about the hybridization of the given molecule. So for getting the idea about the hybridization of given molecule, what you should know first? First thing you must know that what is the number of hybrid orbital involved in the hybridization of that atom, right? And that number of hybrid orbital, if number of hybrid orbital of the molecule is 2, right, then hybridization will be sp. If it is 3, then hybridization will be sp2. If it is 4, then hybridization will be sp3. If number of hybrid orbital is 5, then hybridization will be sp3d. If 6, then hybridization is sp3 d2, etc. But now question is that how to get the idea about the hybrid orbital. If you will get the idea about the hybrid orbital, meaning is that you are going to determine the hybridization of that molecule. So the number of hybrid orbital in some book, it is going to represent by a steric number. In short, I will write Sn. So what is a steric number? How to get the idea about the steric number? So see that a steric number of any molecule, any ion is equal to what? In general, number of sigma bond plus number of lone pair of electron associated with the central atom of the molecule. This is the general formula for the steric number. If this sum is equal to 2, then hybridization will be sp2. If this is equal to 3, then hybridization will be sp2. If this sum is equal to 4, then hybridization will be sp3. If this sum is equal to 5, then hybridization will be sp3d. If this sum is equal to 6, then the hybridization will be sp3d2. Now question is that how to calculate, how to determine the hybridization of a molecule. So now check the determination of hybridization of a molecule. We are going to discuss this topic in very concise form, right? So determination of hybridization. There are two methods, right? But you cannot isolate two methods from each other. Both methods are interrelated. What is the method number 1? Method number 1 is that if you want to get the idea about the hybridization of any molecule, first what you will do, draw the raw Lewis dot structure of the molecule. Lewis dot structure means what? Your structure must has the complete information about all the bond pairs and all the lone pairs present on each and every atom, right? Then check the central atom, right? Now count the following things: sigma bond formed by the central atom plus lone pair of electron present on central atom. If you will add this two, the addition of this two will give you idea about the hybridization of the molecule. Now method number 2. This method number 2 is having some formula based type of concept. This method number 2 only give you idea about the hybridization, but method number 1 will give you idea about the hybridization plus geometry of the molecule, but both methods are interrelated, right? So what is the second method? See that second method is again related with the what calculation of steric number. If you want to calculate the steric number, so steric number is equal to what? 1 by 2 V plus G. This formula for the what? Neutral species. Here what is V? V is what? Number of monovalent atom. What is G? G is what? Valence electron of central atom. Again I am repeating, be careful with this formula. So we will discuss some 10 to 12 example and we will calculate the geometry of the molecule and hybridization of the molecule by using the both method. This formula is valid for the neutral molecule if you are having the anion. So for the anion, how you will calculate the steric number? For anion, steric number formula is 1 by 2 V plus G plus A. The meaning of V and G is what? As it is. A is what? Number of negative charge present on anion. For cation, if you want to calculate the steric number, then steric number formula for the cation is what? 1 by 2 V plus G plus C. Again meaning of V and G is what? Same. C is what? Number of positive charge. If you know how to use this formula for the determination of geometry of the molecule and determination of hybridization of a molecule or species, then you are going to revise the valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, VBT and hybridization together. But before going ahead, we must know some important notes. What are the important notes? Notes number 1. First, you must know that arrangement of lone pair and bond pair. First, you must know that arrangement of lone pair plus sigma bond will give you what? An idea about the structure of the molecule. And if you want to get the exact idea about the shape of the molecule, you need to check the arrangement of sigma bond only. So arrangement of sigma bond only will give you idea about the shape of the molecule. And if in any molecule or any species, if lone pair is equal to 0, meaning is what? Structure and shape will be what? Same. These are the small information which we extracted from the VBT and the VSE PR theory. Now we are going to use these two methods for the calculation of geometry of the molecule as well as hybridization of the central atom of the given molecule. Let us start. But before starting the examples, right, generally what happened when we learn the hybridization and valence bond theory and valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, so generally we are getting a very long chart, right? This type of chart we are getting, right? But after the revision of all three concepts together, there is no need of this chart. No need. Directly you will check the molecule and with confidence you will tell the hybridization of the molecule, geometry of the molecule, arrangement of bond pair, lone pair of the molecule. You can easily check and you can easily explain the shape of the molecule with reason. Now I'm going to use this method number 1, method number 2 with some examples, right? Let's start the example. Now example number 1. First, the hybridization of carbon dioxide molecule. Let's start from the easy examples. So what I told you, if you want to determine the hybridization with the help of method number 1, do it. What I told you that first draw the raw Lewis dot structure of this carbon dioxide molecule. In this molecule, count this sigma bond and pi bond. So number of sigma bond is what? 2. So sigma bond is 2. Now check out of 4 valence electron of the carbon, all electrons used for the bond formation. So lone pair is what? 0. So what is the steric number now? Steric number is 2. So what is the hybridization? Sp. Now as lone pair is 0, so what happened? Structure and shape will be same. And what is the structure and shape is what? Linear. This is what? Method number 1. Now for the same molecule, use the what? Method number 2. Now this carbon dioxide molecule is what? Neutral. And for the neutral species, what formula we are having for the steric number? Steric number is what? Half V plus G. Now check number of monovalent atom. In this carbon dioxide molecule, the number of monovalent atom will be 0. Why? Because oxygen is your what? Divalent. Now what is the valence electron? G stands for the what? Valence electron of the central atom. So in this molecule, central atom is what? Carbon, and carbon valence electron is what? 4. So now steric number is half 0 plus 4. So meaning is what? 4 by 2 is equal to what? 2. So as I told you that the formula number 2 only give idea about the what? hybridization. After getting the hybridization, again you need to check the shape of the molecule with the help of Lewis dot structure. So now these two methods are interlinked with each other. Now next example, example number 2, BF3 molecule. Now for BF3 molecule, apply the method number 1. Draw the Lewis dot structure of BF3 now. This is the Lewis dot structure of BF3. Now boron valence electron is what? 3. Out of 3, all the 3 electrons are used for the formation of 3 covalent bond. So sigma bond will be 3. Lone pair of electron will be 0. So steric number will be what? 3. Meaning is what? Hybridization is what? sp2. Now check total lone pair of electron is 0. So structure and shape will be what? Equivalent. So what is structure now? Trigonal planar. Now method number 2. Again steric number is equal to what? Half V plus G. So now for boron, what is the V? Number of monovalent atom. And fluorine is what? Monovalent atom. So 3. Now what is the G? Valence electron of boron is 3. So now steric number is what? Half 3 plus 3 is equal to what? 3. Again hybridization is what? sp2. So now this is the hybridization of sp2, right? The hybridization of boron in BF3 is what? sp2. After getting the hybridization, you can check the what structure and shape of the molecule with the help of Lewis dot structure. Now example number 3, CO3 minus 2 carbonate ion. Now draw the structure of this carbonate ion, Lewis dot structure. Once you will draw it, so draw the Lewis dot structure of this carbonate ion. This is the Lewis dot structure of carbonate ion. In this structure again, number of sigma bond formed by the carbon in with the 3 oxygen, 1 2 3 3. Lone pair of electron and carbon is 0. So steric number will be what? 3. So hybridization will be what? sp2. So now again lone pair is 0. So structure and shape will be what? Same, which is what? Trigonal planar. Now check one more thing. If you will observe this molecule, then you will find this molecule is what? Ab2L0 type molecule, which we learned according to VBT. This is the concept given by the VBT. Once you will check this molecule is nothing. It is what? AB3L0 type molecule, which is according to VBT. When you will check this species again, this species is what is equivalent to this, right? So now check, after having the idea about the hybridization, easily you are going to apply the VBT also. Easily you are going to apply the valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, because valence shell electron pair repulsion theory talks about the arrangement of bond pair and lone pair of electron and the shape of the molecule. So once you are getting the idea about the hybridization of any molecule, then indirectly you are going to say the geometry of the molecule also. How you are going to predict the geometry of the molecule? By checking the arrangement of the lone pair and bond pair of electron, right? So some more example we will discuss, then this concept will clear more. Now check one more example, SO2 molecule. Again this SO2 is a type of what? Check Ab2L1 type molecule. You can easily compare this molecule with the VBT chart also, right, which is given in your NCERT textbook and many guides also, right? So now again try to get the hybridization of this molecule and geometry of this molecule by method number 1. So simple Lewis dot structure of sulfur dioxide is this, right? So from this structure everything is revealed. 1 sigma bond, 2 sigma bond. Sigma bond is 2, lone pair is 1. So what is the steric number now? Steric number is 3. So what is the hybridization now? sp2. Now check, the structure of this molecule will not be equivalent to the what? Shape of the molecule. Now question is that how to get idea about the shape and structure of this molecule. So now the structure of this molecule is what? Trigonal planar. Draw the trigonal planar structure first. This is what? Trigonal planar molecule. Here is a sulfur. This is the what? Oxygen. This is what? Second oxygen. Now here is what? Lone pair of electron. If you want to get idea about the shape of the molecule, what you will do? Hide this lone pair part. So once you will hide, only this shape will be visible, which is what? Bent shape, which is what? V shape, or which is what? Angular shape. So method number 1 is giving you all the information: hybridization, structure, shape, complete information about the geometry. But if you want to apply the method number 2 to this sample, to this example, so apply it. Now sulfur is a neutral molecule, so steric number is what? Half V plus G. What is the number of monovalent atom around the central atom? Check that. sulfur is a central atom and oxygen is what? Divalent. So monovalent atom number is what? 0. What is the valence electron of sulfur? 6. So what is the steric number now? 1 by 2, 6, sorry, 0 plus 6. 6 by 2, which is what? 3, and you are getting the idea about the hybridization, which is what? sp2. This method number 2 is telling you only about the hybridization. Once you will get the hybridization of the central atom in a given molecule, meaning is that you are getting the idea about the structure of this molecule. After getting the structure of the molecule, this Lewis dot structure will tell you that how many lone pairs are present, and then lone pair arrangement will reveal the what? Shape of the molecule. So see that everything is interrelated. So once you will try to correlate all the VBT, Vesper theory and concept of hybridization, then all the concepts are going to reveal here. Take the one more example, XeO4. Now for this molecule, again check method number 1. Through method number 1, draw the Lewis dot structure of this molecule. Simple Lewis dot structure, right? So I think each oxygen will form double bond because oxygen want to complete the octet. Xenon is not following the octet, right? This is the simple Lewis dot structure. Now count in this molecule how many sigma bond? 1 sigma bond, 2 sigma bond, 3 sigma bond, 4 sigma bond. We know that if between two atoms more than one bond is present, so any one will be what? Sigma, the rest of the bond will be pi. If between X and Y triple bond is present, any one will be sigma, the rest of the bond will be pi, with the help of this concept. So number of sigma bond in this molecule is what? 4. Now lone pair of electron. See that valence electron of xenon is what? 8, and xenon use all the 8 electrons, so it is 0. So now steric number, sigma plus lone pair of electron is what? 4. So hybridization will be what? sp3. Now check sp3 hybridization means what? Structure will be what? Tetrahedral, right? But here what happened that lone pair is 0, so shape also will be what? Tetrahedral. So now what is the correct geometry of this molecule? Now draw the correct geometry of this molecule. Tetrahedral geometry you need to draw now. This is the xenon. Because in tetrahedral molecule all the bonds are equivalent, so there is no need to think about the axial and equatorial position. But the concept of axial and equatorial position can be discussed with the help of Bent rule. So I will discuss the Bent rule in this series only. In second video we are going to discuss the Bent rule, right? Now check the same concept with method number 2. Now check number of monovalent atom. Xenon oxide XeO4 is neutral atom, so steric number will be what? Half V plus G. So number of monovalent atom is 0 because oxygen is divalent. What is the valence electron? G of xenon is 8. So what is steric number? Steric number is what? 1 by 2 V plus G by 2, meaning is what? 8 by 2 is equal to what? 4. So hybridization is what? sp3. sp3 means what? Structure will be what? Tetrahedral. If a structure is tetrahedral, then arrangement of lone pair and bond pair, the idea about the lone pair and bond pair given by the Lewis dot structure, and finally it will give you idea about the shape of the molecule. But fortunately here lone pair is 0, so structure and shapes are the what? Equivalent. One more example, ClO4 minus. Again draw the simple Lewis dot structure of this molecule, sorry, this ion, right? So this is the anion. So simple Lewis dot structure, when you will draw it, then it will be like that. Chlorine can expand its octet, right? And because of presence of d orbital, there is a different discussion why chlorine is showing different oxidation number and expanding its covalency. We will not touch those topic here now. We will focus on the hybridization only. Now after this count sigma bond. How many sigma bonds are there? 1 sigma bond, 2 sigma bond, 3 sigma bond, 4 sigma bond. Number of sigma bond is 4. Lone pair of electron in chlorine. See that chlorine valence electron is 7. Out of 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Chlorine used all valence electron, it will be 0. So now steric number. Steric number means what? Sigma plus lone pair of electron will be 4. It is what? sp3 hybridization. Again structure and shape will be what? Same. Why? Because lone pair are 0. So what is the structure or shape? Tetrahedral, right? So now draw the tetrahedral shape of this molecule. So this ion, anion, right? Now check the same thing with the help of what? Method number 2 for the ClO4 minus. Method number 2, this is anion, so steric number for the anion formula is what? Half V plus G plus A. So what is the V? V is what? Monovalent atom. All oxygens are the what? Divalent. It will be 0. What is G? Valence electron of chlorine is 7. What is A? Number of negative charge is 1. So steric number is equal to what? 1 by 2 V plus G plus A. So meaning is what? 1 by 2, 0 plus 7 plus 1, 8 by 2, 4. See that? Same hybridization we are getting, right? So I told you that method number 2 will give you only an idea about the hybridization. If you want to get the idea about the geometry of the molecule, again you need to check the Lewis dot structure, and this Lewis dot structure will give you idea about the sigma and lone pair of electron, and accordingly you will arrange the lone pair and sigma bond in the tetrahedral structure, and then you will get the shape of the molecule, right? Next example. So I am trying to discuss the all possible type of example, so easily you can do the what revision just after watching this video completely. Now check the NH3, right? For the NH3 again we need to determine the hybridization and geometry of the molecule. So again follow the what? Method number 1. So in method number 1 again draw the Lewis dot structure of this ammonia. So ammonia Lewis dot structure is like that. Lewis dot structure means what? All the information, all the lone pairs, bond pairs on the central atom and the surrounding atom must be visible. Otherwise, if you will draw the what partial Lewis dot structure, your information will be wrong. You will not get the exact idea about the lone pair of electron. Then again, hybridization will be wrong. Then structure and shape will be wrong. So be careful with the Lewis dot structure. Why I'm not going to explain this Lewis dot structure? Because you already know this Lewis dot structure from your school 9th to 10th class, right? So this is what school part only. So I think if you are doing the preparation for the NEET exam seriously, so I hope that your brain is retaining all the school concept. Now check here now. Here check, number of sigma bond is 3, lone pair of electron is 1. So what is the steric number? Steric number will be 3 plus 1, 4. Now here hybridization is what? sp3. Here lone pair is 1, so meaning is what? A structure and shape are not equivalent. So structure of this molecule will be what? Tetrahedral. So first draw the structure of this molecule tetrahedral, and draw the structure of this tetrahedral molecule now first. This is nitrogen, right? And in this tetrahedral geometry right now, all bond angles are the what? 109 degree 28 minutes. So we can put lone pair anywhere and bond pair anywhere. So just put the lone pair here, bond pair is here, right? This is the structure of the molecule. Now you want to get idea about the shape of the molecule. So for this some time, just hide the lone pair part. For hiding it, I am going to just erase this lone pair part now. Just I erase it. Now check which shape is visible. Once you will check, then you will find this type of shape is visible. What is this? Once you will observe it, this is what? Pyramidal. Now check the same thing with the help of method number 2 for the NH3. Now this is ammonia is one neutral molecule, so steric number will be what? Half V plus G. So for the ammonia, what is the V? Monovalent atom. Hydrogen is monovalent, 3. What is the G? Valence electron of nitrogen, 5. So now steric number will be what? Half 3 plus 5, 8 by 2 is equal to what? 4. Hybridization is what? sp3, right? So you are free to select any method, but according to me, method number is what? Most convenient, right? And this method number 1 is giving you all the informations, and no need to apply the different formula for each and every type of species, either molecule or the ions. Every time we are counting the what? Number of sigma bond and lone pair of electron. What is the condition? You must have the what? Very good command on the Lewis dot structure. This is the only condition. XeO3. Now again we need to determine the geometry and hybridization of this molecule. So here central atom is what? Xenon, right? So draw the Lewis dot structure of this XeO3. General Lewis dot structure I'm drawing here now. The purpose of drawing the Lewis dot structure is what? Only to get the idea about the lone pair of electron and sigma bond. So here sigma bond is 3, lone pair of electron is 1, steric number is 4, hybridization is what? sp3. Again structure and shape will not be equal. Reason is what? Reason is that here lone pair is not 0. So now again draw this structure. This is the xenon tetrahedral structure. First draw it. Now check any 3 bond, any 3 position occupied by the oxygen. This is the lone pair of electron. Hide the lone pair. So shape of this molecule will be what? Again pyramidal. Now last example of this series, water. So now for the water, again method number 1, for this molecule you can check the method number 2, same thing you will get, right? See that for this molecule method number 2 steric number is what, half V plus G, right? So what is the monovalent? Monovalent will be 0 because oxygens are the what, divalent. And what is the G value? Valence electron of xenon is 8. So what you will get again, 4. It is your what, sp3 hybridization. Now check the water molecule. In this water molecule, again draw the Lewis dot structure of this water, raw Lewis dot structure. Now check how many sigma bonds. Sigma bond is 2, lone pair of electron is 2. So steric number sigma bond plus lone pair of electron 4, which is what, sp3. Structure will be what, tetrahedral, but here shape will be different. Now how to get the idea about the shape? So first draw the Lewis dot structure, first draw the tetrahedral structure of this hybridization. Now put the lone pair anywhere, just I am putting here and here. Rest of the position occupied by the what, bond pair of electron, right? Tetrahedral structure of this molecule. Now hide the lone pair part. What is visible? Bent, V shape, angular shape, right? So what is the shape of this molecule? Shape will be what? Again V shape, bent shape, again angular. So till now, with the help of all the possible examples, I discussed the what, 3 different type of hybridization: sp, sp2 and sp3 hybridization. Now so I'm going to correlate the VSEPR theory, VBT theory and hybridization together. So the conclusion of this discussion is that, first conclusion, if steric number is 2, hybridization will be what, sp, structure will be what, linear. If steric number will be 3, hybridization will be what, sp2, right? And this first condition is that if sigma bond is 3, lone pair is 0, then structure will be what, trigonal planar, and shape will be same, trigonal planar. And this is the type of what, which molecule? AB3L0 type of molecule according to VBT. In this, one more condition is possible. If sigma bond is 2, lone pair is 1, then again steric number will be 3, right? But structure will be what, trigonal planar, but shape will be what, V shape, angular shape or bent shape. And this is nothing, this is according to VBT, it is what, AB2L1 type molecule. Now the third concept which we did with the help of example, if steric number will be 4, then the hybridization will be what, sp3, and this 3 conditions are possible. Condition number 1, if sigma bond is 4, lone pair is 0, then structure and shape will be what, same. What is the structure and shape? Tetrahedral. And according to VBT, this is nothing, it is what, AB4L0 type molecule. Condition number 2, if sigma bond will be 3, lone pair will be 1, then structure will be what, again what, tetrahedral, right? But shape will be what, pyramidal. How? We already did the example of this type of molecule. And according to VBT, this is nothing, it is your what, AB3L1 type molecule. The third condition of this steric number 4 is what, when sigma bond will be 2, lone pair will be 2, then again structure will be tetrahedral because hybridization will be sp3, right? But shape will be what, V shape, angular shape and bend shape. So now once you will go through the conclusion, all the examples, right? Again, once you will repeat all the examples on the paper, then you will get to know that this VBT, VSEPR theory and hybridizations are nothing. It is the what, different reflection of one concept only, hybridization for exam purpose, right? So easily we can do the revision of hybridization, VBT and VSEPR theory together. So I hope everyone is understanding the all 3 concepts together, right? So like, share and subscribe my channel. So in next video we are going to discuss the very good concept of sp3d hybridization and the bent rule, why there is an axial and equatorial position, what we should do with the lone pair of electron, right? What are the different arrangement of the lone pair and bond pair of electron in sp3 dehybridization. So till now we discussed the what, sp, sp2 and sp3 hybridization. So thank you very much.